So what we have here is me playing the best game I've played all week, and that's not saying much because I've only played one game in the past week. I took a break. Me and the boys that I play with, we've just been having a lot of trouble. I think the new season's been having a lot of cheaters, and I also think that there's like with a couple of us, we've just been having like some weird network issues for some reason. Just seems like every game we get in, of course this is always a problem for me that my ping is higher than the people I play with, but it seems like every game we all get in, it's just high enough to where everybody has a ping advantage, and it's just kind of frustrating. And so on top of the bad ping and on top of the cheaters, we were just been experiencing a lot of unfortunate games and just unfortunate times. This as everybody should know, we're on train because it's the weekly bonus XP or whatever you get. So I decided to play that train, and I had a really good game. I dropped 27 kills, and that's because the lobby I got into was a very bad lobby, I guess. No one on my team was really good. No one on the enemy team was really good, except for two other people. How do I die here? Here, I'll just show the kills. And so that's just kind of how things went with this game, which for people that watch this channel, they'll know one of two things. That was nice. They'll know one of two things. I post videos where I'll yap a lot while playing CS, but I also like to post my highlights in the form of the highlight being the video that's going on while I'm narrating, and the narration is a psalm. Currently, I've been going through the Book of Psalms. I originally wanted to do it because I thought that if there was something I had to really say, then I think it would be better if it was God's word instead of mine, because I feel like I have nothing really important to say. So that has sometimes been the case, sometimes it's not been the case, where I do like to have like theories or whatever that I like to go through, just kind of like talk out my thoughts of how I'm playing, good or bad or whatever. So just but the problem I have been running into is that I will play these games in hopes of getting clips, and because I'm having a way harder time getting clips here recently, I have not been able to get as many clips as I would like, and so all I'm doing is playing this game, getting frustrated, not getting clips, and then not making videos. So I do generally like making videos, but I also do feel like it's kind of a drain just because of how much CS I play. I wish I was better, and this is also partly a way that I was thinking to myself to try to get better at the game. As I make videos, I play a lot of CS, I play with friends, I have a good time, and I just get better as time goes on. But as I've been just kind of learning, I don't know, it's just been a little bit different than I guess what I've been hoping for. So I took a week off. I played one game, and that game, I just wanted to play one and then just get off, you know? And that game really, it didn't stress me out. I should say. What happened was that I got off of this game, and I had like a feeling in my chest, like I had like a fire kind of still burning, I should say. There's like, you know, like some kind of competitive urge to play or whatever. I'm like, do I just need to keep playing? Like, what am I doing? Like, it doesn't feel like I'm kind of in the zone. It kind of feels more like kind of like if you, it's kind of like a trigger for like whatever addiction you might have. If you've ever had like addiction problems. And I thought that was weird because then I thought, am I addicted to this game? Is that what's going on? And you know, I've played enough to where any of us can say that, I feel like, but I didn't think it was that. And so I kind of looked up, like I tried to try and figure out, like look up on Google, just like, what is this that I'm feeling? And I think it's what I believe it is. It's like this high cortisol spike, high stress spike of me playing a game, and then it like having nowhere to go, essentially. So like normally I would play a game and I'd keep playing, but because I didn't, and I just played the one game, that stress like kind of stayed in me. It was almost like I like jump started my adrenaline, and then it just had to stay with me, and it felt really like, I felt like I was holding, like I said, like there was a fire in me. It felt like I was holding on to that, and it just had nowhere to go. So it did not make me feel particularly good, because I was just like, oh, I'm gonna play one game and then I'm gonna do something else. Like I wanted to relax. Like I'd gotten off work, I played one game, and then it's like I realized, oh, this isn't relaxing at all. Like I'm kind of stressed out. Okay, the 1st of August. There we go. This was the last time I got anything that could be considered a clip. I got 2 4Ks in this game, and this game was okay, I think, as far as I remember. But like I said, I just have not been getting clips. Things have been really bad, game-wise, and it's just been really, really frustrating. So, but I think that like kind of stressful feeling has been making me question whether or not I should continue trying to hunt for clips so I can make these Psalm videos that I make. And on one end of the spectrum, I want to keep making the Psalm clips. I do not like the idea of not making them. Because I feel like as you know, like any Christian would say, there's a part of us that we have to spread the word, and I feel like that's my way of doing it. So if I can't, and I thought that would be a good way to do it through gaming. So, I just thought it would. I just thought it was something I could do, I guess, and that's why I wanted to keep doing it. What? Did I get? I didn't even know I got that kill. That's really funny. So I'm having to question whether or not I want to keep on making the Psalm videos, because it's not a question of, like, I want to do them. I do not want to, like, make this into an arduous problem for me. I want to be able to... Ooh. I have a different channel, which I'm not going to plug here. I don't really want to... this isn't a video for that, but what I do is I do like movie essays, video essays, where I talk about movies that are like meaningful to me, and I just talk about movies in general. And some of those videos, what I'm going to do in the future is going to relate to how, like, a couple I have in mind is going to talk about God in that way. That was sick. That shot. And so I don't want to like, and I put a lot more time and effort into those videos because they're really time consuming in general. So, I feel like the stress of doing both might be too much, but I don't want to choose one over the other either. I want to be able to just do what I think is important, do these things that I'm watching his clips. They're really good. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I want to do these things that I feel to be important, and I want to make sure that I'm spreading the word in a way that's useful. You know, I feel like it's useful when I do it with CS, but I also feel like it can be useful when I do it with my other videos too. I think beyond just maybe like me not being able to correctly like make the videos I want, like part of it is just due to the fact that I am bad at the game, like, and here recently it's just been harder and it's been stressful, other than like the stresses that go on in my life, like trying to force out a good video, force good clips or something like that, so that I can make a CS Psalms video. Then that's been hard. That's been adding more stress. So I think one of the things that I could be doing is finding ways to lessen that stress, and then if I can do that, then you know, I should have no issue in general. But I guess it just depends on whether or not those strategies will work for me, I suppose. One of the things that said, like, when you have like this rush of adrenaline, this cortisol spike or whatever, and I also think it's like a dopamine hit, you know, just in general. Like I said, it felt kind of like I have this kind of like you get like a trigger from some kind of addiction or something like that. That's what it really felt like. So when it comes to that, it's like I definitely don't want CS to become an addiction, and so then like here I am trying to make videos to spread God's word, and oh great, now I only play CS, and now I'm like trapped in like some hell of my own making or whatever. But I think that I can do both. I think I just need time to work some things out. I also think that, well, what I would like to do is not only make videos that are just my Psalm videos. I want to maybe try and make more videos where I'm talking in general. But I think I wanted to make those videos only when I feel like I have something to say, you know. But I think maybe I can figure out some kind of in between. Try and figure something else out, as well as I just try and figure out, how should I say, just a better like workflow within me making my Psalm videos and then me making my video essays. So one of the things I guess that I'm gonna try and do. Like I said, since it was like a cortisol spike, a stress spike or whatever, one of the things it said that I could have done, because it like said that like I needed like a release or whatever. One of the things it said that I could have done was that was a good clutch. Was that I could have like gone for a jog or like worked out or taken deep breaths and stuff like that. So, you know, I think maybe just like finding time to kind of calm down after a game is probably something that's good, because I think what I've just usually done in the past, since I play so many games in a row, it's just kind of felt like instead of me calming down, it's like I get to a point where like I'm kind of crashing out at like how many games I've played. So it's like let's say it is like a cortisol spike or whatever that you get just from normal competitive gaming. Well, this cortisol spike or whatever at some point is going to have a downtrend, or even like a crash. So at a certain point, I guess I just crash, and then it's like, does he clutch this? No, he doesn't. That sucks. I'm not remembering this. Oh, I do remember, because he walked into that. Man, that sucks. That's just unfortunate. But yeah, instead, like I'll be playing so many games that I just experience like a crash instead, which, you know, I don't really like that. I'd rather, that's a good adjustment. I'd rather just chill out, you know, like keep that, you know, if I cortisol spike, adrenaline rush when I'm playing a game, getting hit by all the dopamine that's going on when I'm playing video games or whatever like that, that's cool. But you know, once that's over, once the gaming stopped, I have to find a way to chill out. One thing I do when I'm going to work and when I'm coming home from work is I drive really slow. And I drive really slow in general, but and people are kind of frustrated by that to a certain extent. And I've been asked, like, why do you drive so slow? And I'm just like, first off, I have nowhere to be. Like, if I'm going home from work, there's no rush for me to get home. I'm just driving home. And if I'm driving to work, I know how much time I have to get there. I get to work early anyway, like 10 minutes early, so I'm not ever in a rush. But I just wanna chill. I wanna go at my own pace and stuff. But as soon as I get to work, I work, and I work hard, and you know, and I go home. You know, the more I can separate things better, the better I'll feel in general. So that's just the idea, anyway. But I don't really know that I have anything else to say. But I kind of wanted to talk about just everything that's been going on. Just kind of, I guess, just getting stuff off my chest, and also just wanted to kind of explain the process of how I go about making videos where I play a bunch of games throughout the week and I get the best clips I get. Usually I only want to show 4Ks or aces, or if it's like a cool shot or something I do or something funny, then I'll add that in there too. Like if I get a knife or a Zeus or something, you know. But it's like some of these times where it's like, oh, I get 27, I dropped 27, that's cool. But like you look at the feed and it's like, why there's a 3K there? I don't think, like, only like round 2 I think was a clutch, but other than that, it's just like, yeah, I just made a lot of impact. I just got a lot of kills, so don't really know how to make a video out of that other than like me just talking about it. I've made videos about that in the past, but I just kind of feel like I don't know, I feel like a jackass making those videos. So maybe I'll think about something, and maybe I'll just make like a normal normal video, like a backup video of me talking just about something I find interesting. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe I can do, like, talk about movies on this channel too, but just like, you know, just not in a video essay form or something. I don't know. But I'll try it that way. I can just, because I liked the consistency of posting videos, and I like getting out God's word. I just don't want to make a video where I feel like I'm forcing something that doesn't need to be forced, I guess. If I feel like I have something to say, then that's a lot better than just like, oh, I should make a video to make a video, you know? So, yeah, that's all I got. This is really long. If anybody's watched till the end, thanks. That's all I got. Peace.